Hello Aquarius, here's your weekly horoscope for March 14 to March 20th. Well, it's been a wild year, hasn't it? This week we marked the anniversary of the COVID pandemic, and that really knocked everybody off their feet, including your sign. And we did have a bunch of planetary changes with the sign of Aquarius. And right now we have Jupiter still in your sign of Aquarius. Jupiter is the major benefic, or a planet that seems to indicate opportunities and gifts and, well, all kinds of other beneficial things coming your way. The only aspect that Jupiter has this week is it's continuing to semi-sextile the planet Neptune in Pisces all week, but that's a nice aspect. I like when Jupiter and Neptune get together in a softer aspect such as this, even if it's a minor one, because it tends to bring about a period or indicate a period of the opportunity for healing, resolution, to leave the past behind, to leave negativity behind, to leave troubles behind, and to move forward in a way that brings you the gift of opportunity or just a more beneficial period. So all in all, that's kind of the atmosphere for you in this coming week and for a little while yet. So that's a good thing. Even better than that, the planet Saturn is also in your sign of Aquarius. You've heard me talk about it if you've listened to other videos about it square to Uranus, or if you visit my website, you'll read about stuff there. But what I like this week, although Saturn in Aquarius tends to, well, it will give you a lot more discipline, responsibility, self-accountability, and other such things. The great news this week is it begins to pick up a trine on Tuesday to the planet Mars in Gemini. So what that means is, if for whatever reason COVID restrictions, loss of a job, financial issues, anything that held you back from doing what you wanted to do in this past year, you're going to see this week that begins to clear up. That begins to go away. Maybe not entirely. For example, if we're talking about COVID or vaccinations, that's still rolling out for the next little while. But what I mean is other activities that you might have had inclined to make changes wherever you wanted or needed to make those changes, by the way. What I like as well is Mars and Gemini puts it in the solar chart for Aquarius in what we call the fun house in astrology. So aspects of dealing with children, lovers, children of your mind, your ideas, your thoughts, your hobbies, creative endeavors, all of those things are highlighted with Mars and Gemini. So for example, if you're the artist type with Mars there, you're probably starting to get back to your art and producing a lot of things or getting great ideas. If you're the business person type of Aquarius, Mars here will give you some creative ideas or creative activities to either pursue in the way of work or to balance out your heavy workload, doesn't matter which. For some, it might be a new love relationship, or you may get news of a new person coming into the family, either through birth or marriage. Regardless, Mars trine Saturn in Aquarius is going to be very positive for you. You may have to make it so by taking a look around to see, well, what do I need to do? You probably know. You don't need me to tell you. You know if that's a basement you've needed to get cleaned out, or maybe you're trying to recreate your work and career, or you're looking to renovate a new room. I'm just throwing out ideas. I don't know what you're going to do, but I do know this is the best week to get started on it and to create those new activities. There is still Saturn squaring Uranus in the sky. It's going on till April 10th, so still another month or so yet, and it is active a few times this year, off and on, but don't let that really throw you. Your ruling planet Uranus in the sign of Taurus is a little bit tough, and the square is a little bit tough, but you're also tough. You can take a lot in life. So if you've been held back in any way in the recent times, past week, past month, past year, do know that this week things are getting much better for you. I'm very sure of that, and I hope I'm right. Now, other things going on, we have Chiron still in the sign of Aries, making a very gentle minor aspect to your ruling planet Uranus, and a much nicer aspect to that Mars-Saturn trine that I talked about. So Aquarius, believe me, this is a week that you should be able to see that things are not only getting better for you, but you're making them better, because you're not really a sign that usually sits around and waits for things to happen. What you do is you sit and you wait out trouble times because you're smart. You know, well, let this stuff sort of pass by, and then will go outside. I'll put it in an analogy. When a tornado's going by, you know that's not the time to go out, but other signs will go out in it. You know better. So let this stuff pass you by, and it's doing that. And I think you'll find this week things will begin to go a lot more the way you would like them to, and especially if you decide, I'm going to make it so. So good luck with that.